Hi everybody, today we're going to talk about writing two-step equations. It might be helpful if you find the word sort worksheet that we did earlier in the year where we looked at words like less than, sum, combined, and we talked about what operations those mean. You might want to have that handy while you go through this lesson. Alright, so let's start with some basic equations here. What we're going to do is we are going to write two-step equations from words, so we're translating. Number 1 says 6 more than twice a number is negative 20. Remember that is means equals. So anytime that you see an is, you want to make sure that you have an equal sign. So if I kind of start with that and I find my is, I know that that means equals. I have a negative 20 here. And then the first part says 6 more than twice a number. Remember, twice a number means the same thing as 2 times a number. So that would be 2x. And then we want 6 more than that, so plus 6. Number 2, 18 is 6 less than 4 times a number. So going straight across, if we read this, it says 18 is... Now, 6 less than 4 times a number. We have two operations in this one. We have times, and then we also have the words less than. If you remember, less than does mean subtraction. So we do need to have a subtraction sign here. And then what are we subtracting? We want 6 less than 4 times a number. When we talked about less than before, remember that means that you have to change the order around. So we're not doing 6 minus 4 times x. It's actually 4x minus 6. And the last one, number 3, the quotient of a number in 5 increased by 8 is equal to 14. Quotient means divide. As we worked with division equations, though, remember we used a fraction bar. We did not use a division sign, the line with the 2 dots. So the quotient of a number in 5, then we want increased by 8, which would mean plus 8, is equal to 14. All right, now it's that time of the video where you get to pause the video, go ahead and write these 3 equations for numbers 4, 5, and 6, and then play the video to check your answers. Voila, here are your answers. So go ahead and check. Number 4 should be 4 plus 3x equals negative 26. Number 5, 24 is 6 less than twice a number. And then number 6, the quotient of a number in 7 increased or added to 6 is equal to 12. Now instead of just writing the equation, we're actually going to go through, write the equation, and then use the river to solve your equation. So we can go ahead and do number 7 together. 7 more than 3 times a number is 31. Find the number. Remember, this is not a guessing game. We're not using mental math or doing guess and check to try to figure out what the answer is. We're using a systematic process in order to find the answer. So there's no guessing involved. All we have to do is follow the steps. First, let's write the equation. 7 more than 3 times a number is 31. Once you have your equation written down, we're going to draw our river and circle our term that has the variable. In this case, that's going to be the positive 3x. Now remember, 3 and x are stuck together. We need to first get rid of the 7, so we're going to do minus 7 on both sides. 7 minus 7 is 0, so those go away. We're left with 3x equals 31 minus 7 is 24. And then divide both sides by 3. So x is equal to 8. Okay, let's go ahead and try the next one. 8 less than 3 times a number is negative 23. What is the number? First, let's write the equation. 8 less than 3 times a number. Remember, less than means we're going to change the order around. So we want 8 less than 3 times a number is negative 23. All right, so let's go ahead and draw our river and circle our term with the variable. Now we're going to go ahead and go through our steps. So the 3 and the x are stuck together. We're going to first add 8 to both sides. Negative 8 and positive 8 cancel, so we're left with 3x equals negative 23 plus 8 is negative 15, and then divide by 3. So x is equal to negative 5.